perfect. That's what we needed. I'm gonna let go do the. Ooh, sorry.
All right, we starting?
No, hold up. I'm gonna let Mayimbe do the intro.
You said, yeah. Now you gonna have to edit. Now you just who gives a.
All
right, now I can't say F. Yeah, all right.
All right, ready?
All right. Do I clap again or we good?
No, we good. We're good with the clap.
All right. Grrr, bow. Here we are, episode 5 OGM podcast. Now we're doing things a little bit different today. Today, we're doing Moscato talk.
Yes, sir.
So we had a live the other day where we were just drinking a whole bunch of Moscato and we just started talking a whole bunch of mess. So this is gonna be different. It's not gonna be centralized on no topics. It's gonna be like a drink champs.
Yeah, drink champs.
Moscato champs.
What is that? What is the Nori do?
Moscato. Yeah. Oh, you just got evicted. Yeah.
Shout out to Nori. You feel me?
But nah. So here we all got our bottles. Well, these young men are not alcoholics. I'm not an alcoholic either. Let's not put that on. Let's not put that on the timestamp.
Yeah,
but we all got our Moscato. So this is gonna be under the influence of this beautiful juice. Yeah. Definitely.
You got Yellowtail?
Of course, Yellowtail's the best.
I like Barefoot, but this was the cheaper option. You can never go.
I told somebody I was like, "Yo, I love Barefoot." They're like, "Oh, Barefoot." Girls are bougie. I hate them. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm smoking on, my sister came out with a line of hookahs called 305 Hookies. So they're portable hookahs, and she makes them, customizes them. She could customize the cup for you, and she caters them. So if you need 10 of these for a beach party, for a boat party, she can make 10 of them and have them ready for you. So, yeah, go follow that, 305 Hookies.
It's fire. Yes, sir. Shout out her.
Crazy. It goes crazy.
It's bro, I've never seen that.
Family entrepreneurs.
Yeah, man. I've never really seen that. Like, I've seen it online. I've seen people like have it in their whips and stuff. Like, you feel me? Just have it there, but I'm like, bro, you smoking hookah in the whip, bro?
Nah, that's the crazy part. It's just entrepreneur. We got an entrepreneur in the room.
Yes, sir.
It's just like what? Party. Let's just jump right into it. Well, before we jump right into it, we have to give the first gulp of wine. So, hey, ting ting. We're not gonna reach. All right, copy.
Yes, sir. Let me put the time in so I can keep track.
Oh, yeah. All right.
He said, oh, yeah.
So, since you're an entrepreneur.
All right, Kool-Aid, man.
What sparked in your mind to say, I want to make my own business. I don't want no like, manager. I don't want to have nobody above me.
Honestly, bro, I've never, like, you know how people envision themselves what they wanted to do in the future and shit?
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was always, like, do my own business or be my own boss. It's always been like that for me.
See, that's the thing about, like, it literally, I heard this from somebody. It's like, it literally is only the people that are down to be like that. For example, I've had opportunities to be pushed as an entrepreneur because my family has always been business owners. I don't want to do that shit, bro. I don't know why.
Then it's not for you. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
Because I feel like I'm a very calculated person as it pertains to risk. I don't like taking a lot of risks. And that's just not only with business or with anything in life, but everything in life. To me, it's like a risk assessment.
Yeah, life is all about risk, you know. And with in love, in business, and even school and academics, everything's about risk. You feel me? You take risks for your future, right?
Well, what you smirking at, Jacob? What's going on? Talk to me.
He saw something.
Oh, I was about to say.
He's on something. But yeah, no, life is all about risk. You feel me? Without risk, it's like, I don't know, man. That's one thing about it. Like when people get comfortable and just like, this is how I see it, and this is where my mind is at now. I don't want to be in the whole reason we've started this and we started this movement and pushing it, and we're still pushing it to this day, is because, and I'm talking about OGM obviously, is because I don't want to be a fear of mine, and this is also in music and everything. That's why I push and work as hard as I do, or I try to. Is because I don't want to be like the people that I grew up around. I've never, when I was a kid, when I was like 8, 9, I didn't hang around 8, 9-year-olds. I hung around my sister's friends. And they were all like 17 or about to be 18 and stuff. And I've seen where they've gone from then to now. You feel me? And they might be happy. They might have their families, but they're like in a place of like either comfortability or just stuck in a place where it's like you're not moving past that. You're just there. And I don't want to be there. You feel me?
And do you think entrepreneurship is the way to get out of that pocket?
You have to put yourself in an entrepreneur mindset, because the way people like a 9 to 5 mindset is like, okay, I'm gonna work and do this, get this bread, da da da. But an entrepreneur mind, you're not working 9 to 5. You're working really 24/7. Like a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna leave this 9 to 5, start my business, bro. But you gonna leave a 9 to 5 to work every day, because you now
to
at
be
that
honest,
point,
I'd rather work like if I'm gonna work towards making somebody else money, I'd rather work for myself to make money.
Exactly. You feel me?
Even though, yeah, other people got their established business, but I'd rather go through like the grind of starting my own
that's
business.
respected. You feel me? That's respect. I respect anybody who puts himself through that. You feel me?
That's one thing that blows my mind, and this might get deep, but who gives a damn? This is Moscato talk. How did we continue to, like, how did these structures become so in place? Like back in the Roman Empire, do you think people had 9 to 5s? It was you wake up, you got to build a house, you build the house, you go home.
No,
Where did this Monday through Friday,
they had a
9 to
9 to
5? You think they had a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
No.
Other tasks you do.
There's people that probably had their businesses and then have people working for them in their business.
For example, you traded goods.
Yeah.
That's
so
working.
of course,
Yeah.
everybody has had to work for theirs.
What's up?
Work has been.
Go ahead, man.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Scotto talk.
Yeah.
You on double duty?
But that's what I mean.
From
Like,
time to time, just check it.
even it's just so many social constructs that have been put in place thousands of years ago that we're still following today. Why? Why has it become such a part of our life? Why do we have to work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday?
Because you're not taught anything else. I mean, that's how I see it. What do you think?
That 9 to 5. I mean, it's all structured, bro. You go to school. You go to school from when I was in high school, like 7:20 to 2:30. So you're taught a schedule. You're taught like how to go step by step, or like how to be in a controlled environment.
Yep.
You're not taught how to think freely. You're taught how to think within the structure.
With what you said, you know what pissed me off about school is voice crack.
Voice crack.
Crazy. I'll write myself that ticket. Okay. I'm sorry.
But Moscato go for that.
What?
Moscato go for that voice crack.
I guess. But what pissed me off about school is like I was rocking with what I was doing in school. I was already making music and doing my thing in school. I was trying to establish a team and have something of what we have now. You feel me? But what pissed me off is that they taught you, yes, like, you know, algebra, you know, language arts. I don't think after a certain while we didn't even learn history. Actually, no, we didn't. Social studies.
Yeah, of course.
But science. But no one taught me how to do my taxes. No one teaches you how to get out of that 9 to 5 and be an entrepreneur and work for yourself. No one teaches you how to start a business. Actually, yes, but not to like the extent that you need to actually get out of where you're at. So one sorry to
no, you got that.
cut
Keep on.
just to finish off is like school prepares you to just go into a 9 to 5. Yeah, go to school, go to college to study for what you want to be. Work while you're going to school to pay for your school if you don't have like, you know, a scholarship or something.
A job when you graduate.
But then this is the thing.
Yeah, to not get a job when you graduate.
But this is the thing. Is if everybody were one thing, for example, not everybody could be the ear. Not everybody could be the nose. Everything is needed on the human body to encompass the human body.
Not everybody's meant to lead, though.
That's true.
I believe that.
But do you think to be classified a leader, you have to be an entrepreneur?
No.
For example, I see myself as a leader.
You can lead in the place of work that you do. You feel me? That's why there's managers, supervisors, and everything there. You feel me? You're the one in charge of other people that, like, you know, below. So I feel like, yeah, you can lead. You can be a leader and still be, you know, in a 9 to 5. I'm leader. You being a leader is just. I feel like that's different from like the actual like 9 to 5. You might not be an entrepreneur, but you are a leader. You know what I mean? Like you're a manager. You're you know you're in charge of a position. You're there. You feel me? So. Yeah, I mean,
Moscato got you drawing a blank.
Yeah, it was like it was the point,
yeah,
and then
Moscato got you drawing a blank.
Welcome to Scotto Talk.
I mean,
you feel me?
The thing with it, like, I feel, well, the government's meant to control us, right? So if we have too many free thinkers, we wouldn't have people like.
You don't think we would have government?
I don't think we'll have government, but I don't think the government will want too many free thinkers.
Bro, that's the same thing with everything. It's the same thing with even so much as to go to the ghetto and the dope boy in the corner. He's making $5,000 a day, and the FBI knows he's there. You know, the DEA knows he's there. He thinks he's doing it on the low. The cops know you're there. The cops already know your information, but they're gonna wait until you got too much dip on your chip. Now we're gonna wrestle you up. That's what they're trying to do with these tech companies. That's why you see Mark Zuckerberg in court every other day. Why? Because they got too much power from social media, and there's no way to turn it off. How can you censor social media?
That's the reason why monopolies are illegal.
But then Amazon is controlling everything. So how is monopolies are illegal?
But
How has it?
Amazon
Amazon
still
been-
has direct competition, which is Walmart.
Hell no.
No.
Yes, it does.
Actually,
Amazon
it is.
blew
I wanna look
Walmart
that
out
up.
the water.
I
It
want to
does,
look that
which
up.
is Walmart.
I want to look that up.
You think Walmart is Amazon's
Walmart,
competition?
Walmart's everywhere, bro.
Yes. Walmart's everywhere,
Walmart
bro.
is fire. But
Walmart is
Walmart's a
everywhere.
supermarket chain. Amazon is a global.
Dude,
Walmart. You think Walmart's global?
dude,
No. I think Walmart's a North American thing. You don't think Amazon is on Australia?
Walmart open 10,500 stores, 46 banners in 24 countries.
And we're
in 24 countries, so not even in U.S., bro. Yeah, they're global.
You could
Yeah.
type in anything into Amazon and get it.
You can also buy your groceries in Walmart.
You could type in anything. You could buy shoes at Walmart, bro.
My sister buys her groceries on Walmart. I'm not in that spot yet.
Who
so I
doesn't
don't do
buy
it.
their groceries at Walmart?
Online that they deliver to your crib?
Oh, I didn't know that. I would think that Walmart's competition are like the Targets of the world, the
No.
Publixes of the world.
I feel like Target doesn't come close
To Walmart?
to Walmart.
Walmart literally have things where they bring the groceries to your house and they can load it up at your house for you if you give them permission.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Load it up at your house?
But Amazon,
Like come inside your crib and put it in the fridge.
yeah,
That's
And
crazy.
Amazon has the same. Well, not at your fridge, but Amazon they also do like food stuff. You can buy food and groceries.
Too much shit is becoming digital. Y'all heard about this metaverse shit?
Yeah.
This metaverse shit is
I'm
crazy.
not fully informed in that, so I'm not gonna speak about it. but
Metaverse is
that's
fire
crazy.
and it's not. Right? For example, I do believe in crypto. I believe in NFTs. I believe you can make money off that. I do believe it's a risk assessment like stocks. Bro, people are selling land in the metaverse.
Which is crazy.
And it's gonna make money. But how can you send digital, like how can you
It's also a dangerous thing, though.
you could always grow the internet.
It's a
You could
dangerous
always
thing.
grow
I
the
feel like.
metaverse. How are you buying land digitally? Oh yeah, this 1,000 acres in this.
I don't get the land part, but the money part, I understand.
Oh no, metaverse is gonna make money. For example, there's one good thing about the metaverse. You could literally sit courtside for an NBA Finals game and feel like you're at the NBA Finals game for free right now. You think if they made them tickets 20 beans, they wouldn't go? They wouldn't pay those $20 to see the NBA Finals game. You see LeBron literally sweating in front of you. The only
Of
difference
course.
that you're not there. Look what happened to movie theaters during COVID. HBO signed the deal that said, "Oh, movies are gonna come out straight to HBO Max."
Disney Plus.
Nobody went
Bro,
to
everybody
the
started
movies.
Everybody started streaming though. Like, bro, Disney, every major network has a streaming service.
because TV's dead.
Yeah.
Because
Act-
what makes some money is actually getting put on both
Look.
movie theaters and streaming, and most people are doing streaming.
Scarlett Johansson got tight that they made Black Widow free, and for the first month or two, Black Widow you had to pay to watch it on Disney Plus because of that. She made like a big deal and everything. But
Because she wasn't gonna get the same royalty
'cause
she would have
was-
got
if
off
it-
the
if it
box
came off-
office.
yeah, exactly,
That's what-
exactly. Which is crazy. It's crazy.
I think that all goes down to the industry doesn't really care for people.
I know.
Like
The government.
nobody
one
really
cares
cares about people. We're all just numbers at the end of the day.
I need some Jesus.
Like what'd you just say?
I need some Jesus.
Oh God.
Exactly.
But like I got you. The industry doesn't really no system really cares about people. From police to government to economic. Everything is numbers.
Let's say you dead right now, or let's say you get sick right now.
A casket costs.
They're replacing you at your job.
Yeah,
Bro, yeah,
No facts.
everybody
is
replaceable.
replaceable.
it's crazy, man.
You said you're not replaceable?
I'm not replaceable. You will never find another Kriiispy in this world.
Me and my dad have our own business.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But there's 1,000 of your businesses.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
probably, but like them though.
And this day and age, there's thousands of every business, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Actually, I'll take that back. Some people are not replaceable.
Kanye's not replaceable.
Yeah, some people are
Yes, he
not
is.
replaceable.
Everybody's replaceable.
Nah.
Kanye
So what he
died.
did,
Kanye,
and no one is
Kanye-
gonna do.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Bro, Steve Jobs died. Has Apple ever skipped a beat?
Yeah,
No,
but without him
but
creating it.
But they have not like. Okay, here's how I see that. Oh, okay, great.
Moscato talk.
Yes, bro. I feel like, and I feel the same way about film, but we're gonna stick to the topic. You feel me? Steve Jobs came out and created computers.
He didn't create anything. He
Well,
marketed
well,
it.
he
Steve Wozniak created it.
Listen, okay. Well, the point is like he created,
understand
you
what
know,
you're saying,
the iPhone, the whole he
course.
created that brand to what it is now. Then you know his people under him, you know, people will create it
iPad,
and do their
iPods,
things.
like that.
Now, has anything been different, innovative since he passed from the iPhones?
They went
Word?
to infinity screens. They increased the camera quality. They did everything you could do with a phone.
That's not innovative.
What would be the next innovation?
It is innovative.
Technically, innovation is something new.
No.
Fixing a camera is not innovation.
Let me tell you something.
Why not?
Maybe the way
You don't even have to.
No, it is.
Yeah.
No.
More with the new iPhone. You can literally shoot a movie with the new iPhone.
That's what I mean.
It
It's
is
definitely innovative.
It is innovative, but
Technically, innovation is a new product. Innovation is like the metaverse. That's innovation.
So what's the biggest innovation in the last 10 years that we've witnessed?
Elon Musk and his work with cars.
Tesla is
Yeah.
the biggest innovation in 10 years.
Well,
There
one
was
of the
hybrids
big ones.
before Tesla,
No.
wasn't it?
There was no electric cars.
There was hybrids
but
before
like
Tesla.
electrics and stuff like that.
I would say
As
the
big as
biggest,
his?
the biggest right now would be the whole metaverse shit.
Yeah.
But it hasn't really left the ground yet.
Like
They haven't really gotten to the full potential of what the metaverse could be.
the VR is fire. But the reason I brought up that point is because I feel like no one is being original right now. They're just fixing what's been done already or improving what's been done, but not creating something new. You know what I mean? And then the reason why I said like I was relating it to film is why I feel like there's a lot of movies and shows coming out that are spin-offs of things that came out before, but no one is
Everything's
creating
a fucking
something.
reboot.
Nothing
Everything.
is original, bro. I tweeted the other day, I need a new Quentin Tarantino film because he's gonna come up with something like
But nothing's new.
there's been some new stuff, but like a majority of the stuff that's come out is reboots or like new things
Nothing
of
is
like
new
the
under
past.
the sun.
You know what I
Nothing
mean?
is new under the sun.
They're like, oh, yo, this movie was good. They did one before in 1997, but yo, we can do a better one in 2022.
Look how they came
so
out
boom.
with a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air again.
Again. You feel me? So
I heard
I feel
that-
like
I
there's
heard that
no
was actually pretty
originality.
good.
I heard it's
Oh
fire.
no, I heard it's fire.
It's fire? I heard it's like more dramatic.
Yeah, it's more dark, dramatic, and some of it is kind of silly. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into it thinking it's gonna be like a comedy.
Nah. It's not.
probably
the same.
not.
Good.
I heard it's more. It's the same because if you ever watch the first Fresh Prince, it's all they still attack the topics. Like, you know, when he was talking about his dad, like they still attack topics. When he was with Carlton in the car and they got stopped by the cops and they got in jail and then Phil Bank, you know. But I heard this was like real dramatic. Like it's really real.
Guns, like gangster violence. That type
It's on
So
Peacock.
it's like
it's on Peacock,
Empire.
right?
It's on yes, on Peacock.
It's like Empire.
Is it like Empire?
Empire
Would you
is
compare
trash.
it to Empire?
Nah, Empire was probably better.
Empire is better than Bel Air.
Oh yeah.
Than the new one?
You like Empire?
Well, I only watched the first 2 seasons.
Of course.
Stop. After that, I stopped.
I didn't even watch the first 2 seasons. I caught on like my sister was watching it and I started watching it when she like
I've
whenever.
never watched Empire.
It was pretty fire. I liked it. I got hooked.
Like,
It was
I
pretty
got
good.
hooked.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. Now that we're talking about Empire,
and you'll be looking and be like, this is like kind of unrealistic, and you'll laugh at some of its moments because it's like really dramatic, and it's like so. But I mean, it's so good.
that's the only thing I hate about shows. For me to like a show, it has to be realistic. For example, Power is fire until 50 Cent walks out a burning building. Fuck out of here. Power's fire. That's another thing. Black shows are making a comeback.
Snowfall.
Snowfall is crazy.
Snowfall's fire.
Crazy.
I like Wu-Tang.
Crazy.
I like documentaries.
Snowfall is top 5 shows. for me.
like a documentary type like Wu-Tang.
You never
I
watched the
love
Wu-Tang doc? Like the Wu-Tang
No.
show where
It's fire.
Dave East is Method Man? Fire. It's actually really fire. That's what I mean. Like, even though black movies have died, like we don't get Menace to Societies no more. We don't get Juices no more. We don't get Fridays no more. Have you noticed that?
What is that movie with voice crack? Yo, it's crazy.
They're
What's
good. The
going on?
Moscato's hand.
Twice. What's that movie with T.I. where like you know the scene, the meme where he snatches the chain from Shorty?
Atlanta.
That movie was crazy.
That's
we
not
don't get
Atlanta.
those. That is Atlanta.
That's Atlanta.
That's
It's
the
called
name of it?
ATL. It's called ATL.
Bro, I love that movie. I saw it when I was like what 9, 10. Dude, that movie's crazy. I love it.
But those movies are dead. Why do you think those movies are dead? But we still see shows like Snowfall. We still see shows like Abbott Elementary. We still see shows like.
I guess they're
I want
trying
to
to
start watching Abbott
I
Elementary.
heard it's super funny.
I heard it's hilarious.
that girl. I saw. And we back.
25,
We back.
G5.
Yo,
I've been losing friends.
Yo,
Nigga
he's
had
been
sleep
on his-
already.
He's been on his phone the whole
He
time.
didn't opinionate to none of that shit. Listen,
Nothing
You said
that we
what?
talked
Listen,
about
let's
off
look-
camera was
it's fucking Moscato talk. We already got a lot of Moscato on us, so we're starting to feel it. Yo,
Yeah.
going down the table. How toxic are you?
respectfully. I'm a like 70% toxic, 75% toxic.
How are you toxic?
How am I toxic?
How are you toxic?
That's probably like little things that I do. I try to like steer away from that. I was talking to you on the way to pick up this beautiful bottle of, Stutter Homes. Yo, Stutter Homes,
Yellow
hit me up, bro. Emails down below. You feel
Yellowtail
me?
sponsors.
You feel me? Sponsor us, please. You feel me? Yellowtails. What are you got? Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Yeah,
Barefoot Stutter Homes. Emails down below. Hit us up. Let's sponsor us, please.
I like this peach though. This peach is smooth.
It
Fuck them niggas.
But-
Them niggas not giving us money.
Yo, email down below. You feel me? But remind me. I'm sorry.
Bro, how toxic are you? You say you're 70% toxic. How are you toxic? Are you a manipulative toxic? Are you a...
I try to steer away from that.
absent
You feel me?
toxic.
I try to steer away from. I don't like negativity. That's what I was talking to him about when we went to go pick up the bottle. I don't like negativity. So when I see myself being too negative on that side of like, oh, I'm being petty or I'm being this, I try to steer away from that. I don't like all that. You feel me? I don't like arguments. I don't like all of that. You feel me? I try to stay like very like.
That has nothing to do with your toxicity, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like I try to stay away from how toxic I could be. You piss me off to the point where I'm like, yo, it's F you respectfully or disrespectfully. I'm going full.
So what does that mean, going full toxic? That's what I mean. Like, would you go fuck a friend or something? Like, what would you do? Like, what's your type of toxic?
I'll do.
Like, are you maliciously toxic? Are you just that
At
person
that point,
is dead to me toxic?
I don't. At that point, I know what will bother you, and I'll do that to bother you. But then after a while, I'll just stop because I don't care that much.
Okay.
You
How
know what I
about
mean?
you? How
Me?
toxic are you? You're toxic, but how toxic are you?
I don't feel like I'm toxic.
Cap.
All right, you're toxic, but how toxic are you?
I'm not that toxic, bro.
All right, so that toxic. You said you're not that toxic, meaning you have some
No.
type of toxicity in you. What type of toxicity do you have in you?
You can say what you're doing.
That what?
Pettiness.
That what?
You're petty.
You're
Twix.
petty.
I mean,
you're
I'm
petty
petty.
could be your toxic.
Petty
I'm
is
petty as fuck.
a toxic
I'm
trait.
petty. I'm very petty.
That's
But-
How like put it on a scale of how petty are you? What's the pettiest thing you've done?
Pettiest thing I've done. Honestly, bro, I can't recall at this moment.
For example, me, when I think about my toxicity, I don't consider myself toxic for one reason, and it's because I don't act on my toxicity. My toxicity is completely in my brain. For example, there's certain things that I know would be toxic in a relationship, right? A girl does just one thing that might be normal, but to me, it hits a nerve.
Mhm.
I will fight that thought because I know it's a toxic thought, and I won't let it. I won't let it come out. It's still inside though. Like I'm a very toxic person because I'm a very demanding person. I feel, you know what I mean? Because I demand certain shit that I give, which is toxic in itself because I expect people to think the way I think. I expect people to have the same principles, same upbringing as I have, and that's completely different with everybody you go to.
Yeah.
So because I have that, I have the toxic mindset as in, even when it comes to problems. For example, if a friend comes to me with a problem, not only like relationships, but let's say friendship. A friend comes to me with a problem, they're like, yo, bro, my cat died. Nigga, fuck your cat. I don't give a fuck about cats. You know what I mean? To them, it could be a cat that they've known all their life. So it hurts them. Me, I've lost real people. So it's like, how can you compare a cat to a fucking person? I've lost I've lost people. That's toxic of me. Because I'm not understanding your pain because I've been through more pain. I'm comparing pain. That's the type of toxic I am.
Damn, that is very toxic.
Which would be, fuck you.
No, that is very toxic.
eat beef,
'Cause,
nigga.
yo, if a fish, I'll tell the story. I was at a friend's house. We was just vibing. I just pulled up to like kick it. You feel me? It was a homegirl of mine. You feel me? We went, we kicked it. It was on, she was on live. And bro, her bird died. And it's a bird she's known since she was 12, bro.
I would have laughed at shorty.
Dude, we went to the backyard to do a burial.
fuck?
And-
How old were you?
For
How
a
old were y'all?
bird?
We were 19,
For a
For a
bird?
bird at 19?
1920.
Yeah, nah,
I was
that's
sad
a
about it. The mom was more sad about it, but like still, they were, they were,
I
So
mean,
we
that's
went to
good.
the back. I paid respects. You feel me? I don't.
You pay respects to a bird?
Nigga, I was just, dude. I went to the backyard. We stood there, and I was like, damn, RP, whatever. the name
RP
of
to
the
all my
bird.
real parents.
And then when we
Salute.
went back inside, we just, went back on live, and we were just kicking it. You feel me? That's what it was. You feel me? I didn't, But I try to, especially in that sense, I try to pay respects to whatever, because I'm gonna. What was it I said? I'm an emotional ass nigga, so I can understand when you get emotional about stuff that like actually meant something to you.
I mean,
That's
bro, when it comes to animals, I mean, me personally, I didn't grow up with animals, so I don't
I
have a
lost
heart for them.
but-
fishes because of me, actually, because I try to clean the fishing.
But that's the thing about me. It's like, fuck, we started talking about fishing and it made me lose my shit. But so niggas talking about animals and shit. But as it pertains to like not understanding people's pain, it's a matter of now everybody calls me a gaslighter. You know what I mean? Oh, they'll say you're gaslighting, you're doing this, you're not really in terms with my feelings. For example, that's what caught it. That's exactly what you said. You said you're an emotional person.
Mm-hmm.
I take everything personal. I am very emotional.
I don't.
But the outer shell of myself can't show that. Because I feel that if I show that you affected me in some way, shape, or form, it's a step up that you have on me.
I mean, I used to be just like that, but I've learned to not be like that, because it's like, what's like, if you're thinking about yourself only when you're thinking in that sense.
It's
Where
all
like,
insecurity, yeah.
Yeah, like, like for instance, Gene could say something where it's general, but then I'm be like, why he said that? I don't like the way he said that. The tone of the way he said that, the words that he used, I don't like it because it bothered me. That I'm thinking about me because he said it in a general term. You feel me? I've said things just the way that of the example that I've said it, where I'll say things in a general way. And what I've said, I said this one time at a leaders meeting at funny enough, at my church, where it was like my dad was talking to somebody, some lady was getting very offended by what he was saying, and I interrupted that because not just like she's stopping the meeting because of her personal emotions, but my dad had to leave at a certain time. So I was like, hey, I just want to chip in real quick. Like, we understand and respect how you feel, but we can honestly talk about that another time, because if you're feeling offended about something, that is your problem and your problem only, because
That's toxic.
wait. He didn't say that to you. He said that to us in a team perspective. When you're working in a team, which is different, obviously, I'm kind of like going on in a different direction, but I'm trying to get a point across. When you're working in the team, it's not about you, it's about us. You feel me? So in that aspect, I told her, listen, if you get offended, I'm sorry that you feel that way, and we can listen to you after the meeting. You can have a separate talk with like him and you, but it has nothing to do with you. We all have a part to play in
But
that
think
team.
about it deeper. Let's say everybody was on time and that person was late, and then your dad starts going off for 20 minutes about punctuality. He's obviously talking to her.
No, yeah.
It's about the team, but he's obviously talking to her.
But
Why?
in that-
Because
in
that
that-
issue completely goes to her.
In that situation, it wasn't about that. It was just something in general where we want to make sure that everything is done to like a certain standard, right? And she was like, "Oh no, but because B," and I would stay quiet. You feel me? I don't talk unless I need to talk. You feel me? But I was staying quiet, and I was like, "Woman, he's talking to all of us, not you." You feel me? It's not about you.
But she's gonna feel this direct shot to her.
Of course, she's gonna feel
Of course. But if you take it that way in the
the
team
music
set,
we make.
Yeah.
of course.
The music we all make. We all make songs that seem very personal. It seems like we're taking shots at people in our songs. And we don't. But somebody's going to take it. Why? Because the shoe fits.
Oh, of course.
Whenever the shoe fits, they wear it.
But because the shoe fits in a team setting, to that, not to just leave that topic or
Yeah.
whatever. But if the shoe fits and he's talking to everybody, but it fits your foot, learn from it to not do it again and move past it. Because if you don't learn from it, you're gonna keep on making the same mistakes. And in a team setting, as a person who is not in charge of everybody else, because that sounds very but like
Sounds
as a person
arrogant.
who's trying to like lead and push everybody forward, you're just holding everybody behind. So if you're holding everybody behind, what if, say, for instance, if you're not doing the job you're supposed to do at your work, where you work,
You're fired.
he's gonna fire you and find somebody who can do the job that he's getting asked to do. So in the same in a team, If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna get dropped and you're gonna get replaced. Or how we were talking about earlier, where everybody's replaceable. You're gonna get replaced with somebody who can do the job that is needed to be done, because it's a team effort.
But how does that work? How does that? You're talking about a team. How does that work when your friend is not doing the job of a friend that he needs to do?
That's a difficult thing. That's the difficult
That's
thing
what I
that
mean.
I've encountered
I
before.
mean, you're gonna have to do what you gotta
You
do
have
to
to
get
do
the
what
job
you gotta
done.
Also, when you think about friends, how do you think about friends? Do you think about friends in a way that he offers me this, she offers me this, they offer me this?
Nah.
So what is a friend to you? You think there's tiers in friends?
There's tiers of friends. There's
There's
tiers of
definitely
friends.
tiers. That's why you have best friend, associates,
Best
things like that.
friends.
So that's what
all
I
that
mean.
stuff.
What characterizes those
What?
tiers?
I don't want to like jump and say it first. I want you to
What are y'all
start
talking
off that
What?
thought.
Tiers.
of
Tiers.
you
What do you
said.
think about tiers and friendships? Like
I
how
don't know
does
what to say
somebody
about it, but I
how
want
does
you to say
somebody
it.
how does somebody build their tier and friendship?
I was actually
with you?
talking to this with one of my friends. So tier friendship is a person you see every day that you. Number one is person you tell your personal business to. Someone you don't have to call every day, but when you talk, you like this with them. People you like could be with them 24/7. I say tier 2 is people you're cool with. You go out, probably vacation, but they don't
That
know.
would be like an associate.
But they don't know all your personal business. 3 is like associate, people you know. Hey, how you doing?
You're saying tier 1, tier 2, but like tier
Tier
1
one-
being the most important.
Best
and
friend.
Tier, 3,
Tier,
okay.
tier 1
Cool.
is family.
Yeah, tier 1 is family. Friend is tier 2 is like you go on vacation with them, but they don't know any. They don't know your like your personal business and stuff like that. You see
And
them
then,
go
and then
out
there's
with
people
them.
that you're just around
Yeah.
that know you and you know them.
The funny part is that the more people are probably in tier 3 than anything else.
I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
The more like the tier with the most amount of people is probably tier 3,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that always becomes trust issues and shit.
Not even trust issues. I wouldn't base it on trust issues. Like how at least how I do it. You feel me? Or how I like separate everything. The people you're not in tier 1 in your spectrum. You're not in tier 1 until you had a certain amount of time with me, because I've learned that people come and go. I've had people that I've been so intimate with that just leave and then leave me hurt. But then I heal from it and I get past that. But then I've learned to not give in or whatnot. But until you're a certain time and I see that you're there, like Jacob, I've known you for 7 years already, 8 years. Gene, I've known you for like 6 years. Paul, I've known for like 16 years. That's why he's like my brother. You feel me? Very few people are up to that level, because I've some people have died on me. You feel me? Like in a literal sense, people have passed away, and they're not there anymore. But Paul has been there. So like with friends and stuff like that, if you kind of like skip a few if you've been there for me in the worst emotional moment that I've had. If I'm like breaking down and I'm have like 7, like right now I have like 7+ things going on. Gina, I was on the phone with you earlier and I was telling you about like randomly in my head I'm like, oh well, this didn't happen this morning, I didn't have this and this and that. He's like, yo bro, that's too many problems for me to catch up on. But if you're there for me like beyond that, because that I'll just go through, you feel me, it's whatever. But like if you're there for me in a moment that I'm like, yo, I am crying, I'm really like hurt about this, and you help me out of that, you just skip like all 5 tiers.
But that's what I mean. I think I even said this in a song. I think I said this in Duce Dialogue, where it says,
I love that song.
it goes
Coming soon.
it goes, you stab my back the time we spent together, don't mean shit to me. Don't forgive, don't forget, whatever I said. But there's people that could be with you for 10 years and they gonna flip on you the same way that a nigga you met a week ago is gonna flip on you.
That's unfortunate.
that's facts.
That's
It
unfortunate.
doesn't,
I've
that's
had
why
people
with
in
me,
that same
that's why with me it's
scenario.
not time. With me it's not time at all. With
Time
me,
and loyalty.
With me it's action.
Right?
It's action. It's all action. When I not only needed, right? Because I don't ask, none of us really ask for shit, if you think about it.
I try not to.
And that's not even a man thing. That's not even a woman thing. Most people don't really like asking for shit because you're going to always feel like you're in debt. So you don't
I don't
ask
like-
people for shit.
I don't like that feeling at all.
But people that freely give without wanting, that's what skips tears. I could know you for a week and a half. And if you come through real quick and I only knew you for a week and a half, now you my dog.
dog.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you came through when niggas that I knew for 15 years didn't.
That's why. Remember when we talked? I think episode 3, where I was like saying that like my love language is like what, or the thing.
Mine's is acts of service.
Where it's like when you do something, what I said then applies to what we're talking about now. I don't ask for much because maybe before I used to ask, and then I realized that stop. You feel me? Like something told me just don't do that. You feel me? And then I stopped, and then out of nowhere, like someone who I've met or whatever listens to the little things that I randomly say, and I'm not thinking like, you actually listen to what I'm saying, and you will go ahead and give me something, or just do one of those acts of service towards me, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, you actually paid attention or something like that. You feel me? So yeah,
to me
relates
that all goes
saying.
back to toxicity, because with me, before we finish, I feel that whatever I do has to be reciprocated. Not necessarily with gifts, not necessarily with this, but if I'm giving you loyalty, I'm expecting the same shit back, even if we never had a conversation, because I'm a very firm believer of what's understood does not have to be talked about. Mm-hmm. What is understood, if you know what the fuck I'm be mad at, you should know. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
Because you already know. It doesn't have to be talked about. For example, niggas is fake nowadays. Niggas will go for your ex nowadays.
You said what?
If I won't go for your ex, right? Even if we're associates.
Oh, I'll never do that.
But I already see you as like I'm getting close. I know a little bit. Fuck out of here. Stupid. Fuck out of here.
I never do, but it's
nigga.
the face that he did.
You see this
that he
nigga?
gave to me.
I would never do that.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, hold on. To explain.
That's another conversation for the next Moscato talk about being friends with your niggas' exes. But
okay, nah. You brought it up. I'm gonna clarify that because I'm not gonna leave that at a cliff. I'm not leaving that at a cliffhanger. I don't want people assuming things about me.
nobody's just come on.
Hey, it's the internet, man.
You don't fuck none of your friends' exes.
I don't.
Allegedly.
When it
Hypothetically.
comes to, don't look at me like that because no.
Allegedly.
Because no.
Issa.
Wait.
Issa. You
He's on
here?
the phone, yo. Come
Allegedly,
on, bro. You
hypothetically.
I'll take your spot, my boy.
I will sit there. I got something to talk about.
Pause. You will sit there, bro?
Pause, yo.
Pause,
Come on,
yo.
son.
Big pause.
Niggas
bro.
is different.
No, but like I'll never do that. When you're my boy and you guys everyone in this room is in that position. If you're my boy, you have an ex, that's respected. I'm not. If they conversation cool, haha. If I become friends with them, that's a different thing. But I'll make sure that it's on the like. There's a line that's not crossed. You feel me? I'll come to you. I'll be like, yo, look, I'm friends with this person. I know that's your ex or whatever. If you tell me not, one thing I don't like is you making me pick sides. Cause why? We're not.
Why did you
we're
make
not
friends with my
five-
ex in the first place?
Why-
I was gonna say that. Don't.
Why did you make friends with my ex in the first place?
Okay.
That's kind of shady,
If
bro.
afterwards,
That is.
if
That's
if
mad
after,
shady.
okay, if I
Okay,
know,
okay.
for
Were
instance,
you close to them before we broke up?
if I'm close to them before, don't make me pick sides because I'm not picking sides. I'm not a
different.
5-year-old.
That's different.
I am not. Oh, boo! No, you're not. Boo!
So
no,
you-
nigga, I'm not a
So
7-year-old.
you
feel me?
never
I'm not
made
doing
friends
that.
with an ex after?
Post never. That's for what? What reason do I have for that? You feel me? And that's just what I wanted to clarify. You feel me?
I feel like that's the thing I
Reputation,
mean.
nigga.
That's the thing I mean about reciprocation, because I've had niggas where I thought they were at least associates. So
Yeah.
there's a certain level of respect I have. If I see you post a girl, then that girl's completely off the list. Why?
Exactly.
Because in my head, it's gonna be fucked up if I fuck your girl, even if I know I could. You know what I mean? And niggas don't have that same respect back, and I get mad. And then niggas like him, you know what he'll tell me? Bro, stop waiting on loyalty for niggas that never promised it to you.
Ooh. Wow.
Stop waiting on. Stop. He told me that.
That's
Stop
fine.
waiting on loyalty for niggas that never promised it to you. But because of that, I promise loyalty to everybody that I already come. Like, if we already working with each other, we're already rocking with each other. I know a little bit about you. When I see you, I dap you up. I know you. I respect you. You are a person I see in my life. I already have, like I said, what's understood doesn't have to be talked about. But that contract was never written. That contract of loyalty was never written.
I got something I want to say about that.
But I feel like it has to be an unwritten rule.
It is an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
You give what you receive, and if you don't give it back, you have to just do
Then it's fuck you.
it is disrespectful.
Would you ever be with a girl that your guy hit?
No.
You
That your
would never
homie hit.
get. You would never get. Like, you would never hit a girl that your guy hit.
No.
You wouldn't.
Why? But
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Once, let's say I'm in the room and I was single, right?
Yeah.
And you hit a shorty.
Yeah.
before I could have had the biggest crush on her. As soon as you hit her,
That's it.
Really,
That's it.
for me, it's. For example, we all have similar tastes. We all have similar tastes. As soon as my man shows some sort of feelings towards shorty, she's off the market. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's
She's off the market.
Once you start like
But
liking her and shit.
but if y'all was friends with benefits and she fire and she now trying to fuck with me, that's no.
No.
because bro,
No.
that goes to my trust issue. Because let's say, for some reason, me and my boy get into an argument, and he mentioned that he had that over me.
But he didn't have it over you because none of y'all had that thought. Like, yeah, none of y'all had that
It's
deep
still,
connection with
it'll
her.
still get brought up. You feel me?
Let's say if somebody he goes out, he's like, oh, I fucked your bitch, and that's why I fucked your bitch.
But
Or like,
What you gonna say after
all
that? What you gonna say? If some
But
nigga
that's
come at
if you
that's why
get with her. I'm not talking about if you get with her. I'm just talking about, for example,
Would I knock
be
her too?
yeah. Well, you knock her down too.
No.
You wouldn't knock down some. That's what I mean.
For me, it's still no. If you hit somebody, anyone,
Really
any,
emotional attachment?
look at it this way: anyone you've ever been with is not in my eyesight. At
Really.
all. At all. That's why I have my own things just going on. You feel me? Not in my eyesight.
That's a good
Anyone
one.
you've been with, not in my eyesight. Don't care about that. That's you. You did that. Even if it was 15 years ago, you still did that. I don't care about it.
There's one thing is, I just as soon as I see that I peak, like my peak interest is in a shorty, I feel like you should hold off on it. You know what I mean? I feel like that there should be a hold off, but there's a whole bunch of situations like, we'll get into it the next Moscato talk because we're rambling.
Yeah,
But about loyalty and shit. What loyalty really means?
it's a lot.
Loyalty is a deep topic. It's not just you fuck my girl. Nah, bro. It's you were around me, around other people, and you spilled information that you didn't have to spill around other people, and you did it. Why? Because you didn't really give a fuck about that information in the first place.
Yeah.
You just took it from me to do what with it,
To play around with it.
bro. Nah. I'm
Tetris.
about to say one thing. There was this one nigga. Fuck this nigga. Anyways, this nigga. I was talking to a shorty, right? The nigga calls me because he knows the shorty or whatever. Shorty was on social media, whatever. Fuck it, right? So, not this nigga acting like a little kid going to Toys R Us when he sees the kids that he is. But yo,
Continue.
so this nigga, I was like, yo, I'm trying to holler at this girl. You know what he does on social media? Hollers at the girl. I'm like, that's fake as shit already. But I bet. He says, oh, she's flirting back. I was like, all right. Me, the type of nigga I am, inside, this is where my toxicity comes in. I wanted to say, yo, suck my dick. You a fake ass nigga. Move from around me. But how am I going to claim a shorty I haven't even shot a shot at? You know what I mean? I just told you I wanted to. I was like, yo, what word? She flirting with? She flirt.
I would have let him have it.
She flirting with you? Go get it. Knock it down for the both of us. Shorty dubs him, hits me up. So now I'm going. So the whole time I'm talking to him still, because it's like, who cares? You know, we're working. Oh, she likes you? That's fire, bro. He's acting the same way behind me. Anyways, worst comes to worst, shorty dubs. I go, oh, nah, it didn't work out. We chilling, though, like, it's friends. He was like, oh, I guess it's my turn again. After I had told him now, like, we actually was, like, in some deep talks and shit. That's fraudulent. Because why? Because now I feel that everything I told you was just a chess move for you to use it. Anyways, we'll get into the most dubious things girls have done to us in the next podcast. But we're good. This has been Moscato Talk. Moscato Talk. This has been OGM Podcast Episode 5.
Yes,
Moscato Talk. We are here.
Yo.
OGM, only good mistakes because the only mistakes we make are good ones. Fuck out of here.
Every mistake you make
Bow.
leads you to.
Either you with it or against us.
All right, yeah, let's go.